All right. So this message is to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your Excellency, sir, I've lived in Abuja for quite some time, and one of the things I've realized prompted me to go into a research which took me 2 years, 3 months, and a week. And I think that it is something that is an injustice to all of the other area councils in Abuja. Your Excellency, I know that you do know that the FCT has 6 area councils. And of all these 6 area councils, AMAC play host to a lot of things. And of course, the Federal Secretariat is located here in AMAC. And Your Excellency, every morning it is unfair that people who move from all of these other area councils find themselves into AMAC. And that's why in the morning coming into the city center is actually very chaotic in terms of traffic and all of that. And of course, this has also led to the increased price of properties and other things in the city center. Your Excellency, I think it will just be fair and just if you take this my research very seriously. I mean, as a patriotic Nigerian, I didn't do this to charge. I did it for the benefit of everyone who lives in the FCT, and of course for all other area councils. Your Excellency, I think that it will be fair if we decide to decentralize these ministries. I mean, moving some of the ministries from AMAC to some of these other area councils so that development can be cut across, and also making transportation and housing easy for other people who live in some of these area councils. So you are not working in this Ministry of Health or Ministry of Finance, and all of you are moving at the same time all into AMAC. Your Excellency, this is my submission after my research. Please, Your Excellency, I want to beg that you take this very seriously. And it's one of the things that will count for you as something you did during your tenure as the president. Your Excellency, in alphabetical order, starting from Abaji Area Council, I think it will be fair if we move the Ministry of Works, Ministry of Solid Mineral Development, Ministry of Education, and Ministry of Environment to Abaji Area Council, Your Excellency. I also think that under the AMAC, Abuja Municipal Area Council, we can leave the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, Ministry of Federal Capital Territory, and of course, the Ministry of Information and Culture. We should leave them in AMAC for obvious reasons. However, Mr. President, I think that the Buhari Area Council can play host to the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Ministry of Justice, and the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Buhari Area Council, Your Excellency. I also think that the Gwagwalada Area Council can, however, play host to the Federal Ministry of Power and Steel, Federal Ministry of Transport, Federal Ministry of Agric and Rural Development, Federal Ministry of Health, and Federal Ministry of Interior. Gwagwalada Area Council, Your Excellency. Then, Your Excellency, my research also shows that the Kuje Area Council can play host to the Federal Ministry of Aviation, Federal Ministry of Labor and Productivity, Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Relief and Social Development, and the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs. The Kuje Area Council, Your Excellency. Kwali Area Council, Your Excellency, can play host to the Federal Ministry of Defense, Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, Federal Ministry of Sports and Youth Development, and the Federal Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Your Excellency. I think if you do this, Your Excellency, development will be cut across the 6 area council, and then we can say that government is just and fair to all of this area council. I think you should take this very, very important, Your Excellency. I knew what it took me to do this research. 2 years, 3 months, and a week. And I can tell you for free, Your Excellency, that if you do this, you would leave your name in the history book of peace and unity. Your Excellency, I also think that the Federal Ministry of Niger Delta, after my research, Your Excellency, 2 years, 3 months, and a week. 2 years, 3 months, and a week, Your Excellency. I also think that the Federal Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs be moved from the FCT totally. Move it, Your Excellency. It shouldn't be here. Let us be very fair. Move this ministry to any of the states in the Niger Delta. I think it will be fair if we do this, Your Excellency. This research has taken me 2 years, 3 months, and a week. And I'm giving it to you for free because I'm a patriotic citizen. Your Excellency, this will help other area councils also develop just the same way AMAC is developing. And then, of course, if you are working in any of the ministries, it will be easy for people now to move to that area council because they will be able to afford houses. People moving to AMAC, the city center, every day, they cannot afford the house rent. It's too expensive. They cannot rent. And so I think it is important, Your Excellency, that you take this very seriously. I mean, I know how much you will pay if a consultant has done this for this long. And then I would say that the buildings at the Federal Secretariat can now be converted to shopping malls. Yes, I said so. And hotels. Shopping malls. Because at the end of the day, what are they doing with those buildings, Your Excellencies? Convert them to shopping malls. Convert them to hotels. We travel abroad, you go to Dubai, you see the high rises and what they are doing with them. I think we are just wasting those buildings, Your Excellency. And then we are not being fair to all of the area councils. And if we do this, like I said, development will be cut across. Your Excellency, it has taken me 2 years, 3 months, and 1 week to do this. And I'm giving it to you for free. I'm not charging you. But however, if at any point in time, you decide to see this necessary and you want to implement it, and you feel, oh, this young man has done well, and you want to, out of your goodwill, say, for doing this, let me give you something from the post of unforeseen circumstances. Because, of course, I understand that this research, you didn't see it coming. And you say, come and take something as honorarium. I'm not going to say no, because it will be an insult for me to reject goodwill from the president. I will take it and use the money judiciously, I promise you. I will use it judiciously. But But I'm not asking that you pay. But I'm only saying that out of your goodwill, any day you decide to implement this, and you also need further research to help simplify this, I'm available and I'll give it to you for free. Your Excellency, I think that it will be fair and just if you look at this and put it into consideration. If you also want to set committee, please feel free to write me, call me. I will avail myself the opportunity and see it as a privilege to serve in that committee, to look at this, and of course, look at the transition process to make it smooth and peaceful. I just want your government to do well, even though, Your Excellency, but I want your government to do well. So look at this and take it very seriously. Thank you very much, and God bless you.